everyone, it's Deb here and I am back using the June Kitaholic Kits. I'm making two cards today. So the first one's an easel card, and what I've done is cut a piece of cardstock 5 by 10, and I cut two pieces at 5 by 5. So on the 5 by 10 piece, you want to put it on the 10-inch side and score it at 2.5 and then 5. And that's going to help make your easel. You can see I'm making it there. And because I'm making a shaker easel card, I need the two 5 by 5 pieces. So I just grabbed a die from my stash, and it's one of those cheapy dies that you can get on eBay from China. And I'm just centered it as best as I could, and I'm going to die cut the window, and I'm going to die cut a piece of acetate. You really don't have to do this part. You can just cut a piece of square of the acetate because it's going behind the cardstock. No one's going to see it, so I'm not sure why I even did that. I am going to die cut two pieces of fun foam and die cut that circle the same size as my window in the front of the card. I want quite a bit of dimension behind my window so I can fit the sequins in the window and they can shake about quite freely. So I did get my scissors and kind of trim out, you can see it here, just trimmed a little bit of a border off because I didn't want the foam sitting right up against the window, because I knew I would never get it on there straight, and I'd probably have some poking out from behind the window. So this paper pad is the Dear Lizzie Stay Colourful 6x6 paper pad, which is available in the Kitaholic Kits shop. And I did grab the mermaid piece because I did grab the mermaid from the ephemera pack that we got in the kits to decorate the front of my card. So I just cut a piece of that pattern paper down 5 by 5, and I'm going to cut the window in the front of that so I can lay that on top of my cardstock. And I think, what am I going to do? Oh, I'm trying to find a piece of paper for the bottom part of the easel. So I think I pulled out a couple of pieces before settling on a lighter green color. And then I'm going to start assembling my card. So I did glue the two bits of fun foam together and let it completely dry. And then I don't think I recorded it, or it stopped recording. I can't remember. But I did glue that acetate piece right behind the circle of the cardstock. So no one's going to see any of this once it's all covered up. So just gluing those two pieces of fun foam together, and I think I just trim it up a bit. And definitely wait for your glue to completely dry before putting any sequins near it, because you don't want them sticking. So I am going to stick the pattern paper on the front of the card. I've already stuck the acetate behind the window, and just trying to line it up. And then what do I do? Oh, I put the I glue down the fun foam and then start filling with sequins. So I just threw in a bunch of the sequins that we got in the kits, and we got this gold trim, and I'm just pulling some of the gold sequins off, and they just act as normal sequins. Still got plenty of trim to use for another project. I just wanted a bit of gold in there, and I did start gluing. Yeah, I put the glue on the fun foam after tipping everything out. and realized I wanted to put some gold beads in there because when I make a shaker I love to add beads. It really does help with the movement, and so I went and hunted them down and popped a few of them in, and I'm just going to stick that 5x5 piece of white cardstock on the back to close it all up, and then start decorating. Now that hooray we got in the kits, and I did put a lot of one layer, sorry, of fun foam behind there just to pop it up. The mermaid I am going to glue directly to the card, kind of overlapping the window. Cutting down this piece of pattern paper. Now I did cut it slightly bigger than 5x5 because I knew if I cut it exactly I would never get it lined up properly. There would be something crooked, so I figured if I cut it a little bit with overhang, I can always trim it off and everything will line up nice and neat that way. So just gluing down that sentiment, and then I'm going to put adhesive of where this easel part is going to sit. So on the 10-inch piece of cardstock where you scored it 2.5 and 5, on the first 2.5 section, that's where you want to put your adhesive, and I did use the red line tape because the easel part is quite chunky and heavy, and I figure this should hold it on pretty good, even though the backing's very hard to get off. So I think I did come up to the camera and show you exactly where I put all my tape. And just lining it up and going to stick it down, and then I'm going to work on the little decoration that goes on the bottom of the easel card, and basically it's like a little stopper to that holds the easel up, makes it from sliding forward. So I did grab this die cut from our little pack of goodies in the kits, and I don't make you watch, but I did put fun foam behind that as well to bump it up, and that works as a nice little stopper so the easel part doesn't go sliding down. And I'm going to slow down the footage and show you what it looks like. So for the next card, I did cut out a journaling card or 3x4 card from the cut apart sheet in the pocket page kit, and I'm going to use a die from my stash. I think it's one of those Spellbinders ones. I'm pretty sure it's large ovals #1 or something like that, and it was the largest oval I had. And I'm just going to die cut this journaling card, and then I'm going to grab the scalloped ones that I've got from Spellbinders, They match the oval ones really well, so I'm just going to cut a bit of white cardstock out of that shape, and that's going to be the backing to my little unicorn there. And then I grabbed some pattern paper from the main kit and I cut it 20 centimeters by 26 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is make like a little gift holder, tag holder, whatever you want to call it, on the inside of the card. So I'm going to cut a section out, and I'm going to cut it, it was 13 by 10 centimeters, and you want to cut it out from underneath where the front of the card's going to be, because you want the other side to fold up. I'm trying to explain. I hope I'm explaining it well. You'll see how it is. It's like a upside down L, kind of. So that's what it should look like. You can make this card any size you want. All you need is that little flap bit at the bottom to fold up to make your pocket. You don't even have to do it like this. You could just make a normal a card and then grab a piece of pattern paper and just pop your pocket on top of the inside of your card. So I just found this way easier and a bit neater, even though I kind of misjudged the measurements there. I had to trim a little bit off the edge there, but that's all good. It all still functions properly. So just trimming it up now. My trimmer didn't want to go through it, so I had to grab my scissors. I'm sorry for all the birds and that in the background. We just got some rain and they're all happy. It's been very, very dry. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I was watching a movie. Yeah, we watched a movie and I think I kept getting engrossed in it. Putting a little notch at the top of the pocket, and then I'm going to get some red line tape and just line two sides so my tag can slip in and out of that pocket. So with the front of the card, I'm going to keep it quite simple. I glued the unicorn piece to the scalloped white cardstock, and I am going to put some fun foam behind it to bump it up from the front of the card. And basically that's it for the front of the card. I wanted to keep it really simple. I did add some enamel dots at the end. I do that, but other than that, this is pretty much the front of the card. I don't know which card I'm going to send yet, but if I do use this one for my niece, I am going to pop some money on this little tag that goes in the pocket for her. So that little piece that I cut off from this bit of pattern paper, I'm using it to create my tag, so it's all coordinating. Just making my tag now and making sure it fits. And then I just grabbed a card from my purse. Oh no, sorry. I'm going to cut a piece of cardstock to go inside the card, that's right. Somewhere where I can write inside the card, because the pattern paper is quite busy, so I want a bit of white in there. But then when I put the white on the pattern paper, it kind of blended in a bit, so I did grab the Worn Lipstick Distress Oxide that we got few kits back, and I'm just going to edge it just so it doesn't blend in so much into the background. And we got that sticker sheet in the pocket page kit, I think. Yeah, it might have been. And I did grab a sentiment off that. It says hip hip hooray in gold, so I'm going to just pop that in the middle of the little white, I don't know what to call it, scalloped piece. So I did grab a card from my purse just so I could measure out the size roughly of what a gift card might be. I'm just going to cut some slits, and you can easily use this as extra room to write something to someone, or you can do this and just pop some slits into the tag so you can pop a gift card in there or some cash. I did grab a bit of seam binding from my stash and I'm just going to staple that to the top. And then just pop that back into the card, or try to. And then I'm just going to stick down my unicorn piece on the front, and I will add some enamel dots. So that's it for me today, guys. I will have some stills at the end. Don't forget to check all the links below to Kitaholic Kits, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you all next time. Bye.